say it ain't over till it's over? Well, let me tell you, this one definitely ain't over.
Sound that alarm. We're going for another one. One more time. Welcome into the SR51 Media Show. I am your host, Saul Aries. Hopefully you're having a good day today. If you're not, hopefully it turns around for you. What a draft. What a draft. I'm getting everything together right now so we can get into the chat. Everybody can, explain and say where their opinions on matters lie. 1 second while I just drop the notification to everybody. Okay, notifications is up. Just to let everybody know, Twitter notifications will be the only notifications going out. I'm not really going to be notifying Facebook like that, as the community is not really there. So it's going to be mainly Twitter. We're running at a buttery 1080p 30, not dropping any frames. Twitter's live. The YouTube stream is live. TikTok is live. Let's jump over to the chat. I want to say thank you, YHAM5750. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank YHAM5750 and Nails by Pingy for being subscribers to the SR51 Media brand. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your support, and enjoy your perks only available to subscribers. I encourage all who have not hit that heart button, join the 51 Dynasties community today, one of the best online communities available today, where you will be appreciated. If you've already hit that heart button, I encourage you to hit that star button and subscribe to the SR51 Media brand. Enjoy perks only available to subscribers. Bucks fan, how's things going for you? Thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes. How's that day treating you? It's been a while, yeah. So our schedule, just to, before we get into things, just as a piece of information for everybody to know, the schedules have changed, okay? Nighttime is not really working like that. Coming home from a job, oh, you've been good. That's what's up. I'm glad you've been good since the last time we talked. It's always great that the 51 Dynasties are doing good. Just to let everyone know, the new time for the live streams is Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 5 p.m. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the night streams, I just felt as though it wasn't really working because of the fact that we're starting a night stream at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I did a little research. I have family and friends in the East, and they were like, hey, I would love to see your stream, but it's, 12 o'clock at night, and I got to get up and go to work. And it got me thinking, there's a lot of people that got to get up and go to jobs. A lot of people are husbands, wives, workers. We all on the bread lines out here. So, let's not put our streams in a place where people can't view them. And also, you're kind of like the midnight crew. I kind of like the afternoon. So just to make it aware, though, I work a morning job, which also extends into the afternoon, but I have some hours off for basically lunch, right? So I'm going to keep the lunch short, and then I'm going to come home and do the stream. There may be some times where it's 5 or 10 minutes late or 15 minutes late, but I will be doing the stream at 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, as well as there will be extra streams available on Saturday and Sunday. The only thing that will change when football starts back up is I will not stream on Sunday, and we'll be clear of the streams on Monday and Thursday night because of the fact that I'll still be streaming in the afternoon. And then what happens is once my extra hours that I'm doing goes away for work, I will be doing even longer streams. So I will start at, say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon and then maybe go to whenever the football game comes on at 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to get back to days like that. So, we're going to be talking about the draft. We're going to be talking about some chat news, what's the opinions. One thing I wanted to do was, I liked our franchise the way we had it, but a new announcement, if you don't know, anybody that's been watching the stream, I'm now playing the franchises on All Pro. I've taken the opinions of where everybody's coming from. I'm not going to play on All Madden because I don't want to play on the hardest. I don't feel as though I should have to put the game on the hardest available ability. But I do feel that All Pro gives enough more of a challenge where we can kind of meet in the middle as a community. You see what I'm saying? You want a higher level. I don't want the highest level. So meeting in the middle is going to All Pro. So what I'm going to do is, I like the franchises we have. I like the Snowhawks, but you know, after seeing All Pro a little bit and playing a little bit with it and stuff like that, it's kind of got me to realize that basically I have to play a different style of football. And there's some new Eagles that I want to pick up. And also, a lot of people have been asking how the franchises get built. Some people wasn't around. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start a new franchise, but this is what we're going to do. We're not going to relocate the team. For the first time in the franchise history, I think in almost 3 or 4 years, I'm not going to relocate the team. When I relocate a team, I like it. It's a new city. It's, you know, it's nice. You know, you have it's nice. You have new teams and stuff like that. I wanted to look around and see what the new updates got, people. Okay, so the Lions are 77. I mean, the Falcons are 77. Okay, 77 offense, defense. 49ers is looking good. We're at 89. They're at 86. Okay, that's pretty high. Ravens, Giants are at 77. These are all the updates before the game comes out, just like the last update. The Jaguars are 82, so they feel they're a better team than the than the Giants. The Jets are 81, but I think they'll go up higher. Eagles draft was freaking insane. The draft itself, right, because I can just pick the Eagles. I'm not going to be going through all these teams, right? So the draft itself was wild. I myself, and this is the part 2 to let everybody know, as soon as he stops talking. This is the part where, like I said, I'm going to go to All Pro, and then also we're going to turn the salary cap off. And just to let you know, to explain things, if anybody wants to go back to see how it starts up, so you turn the salary cap off, and then what you do is you come down here to, what I like to do is I like to come down to dev trait regression. I turn that off, so that means that anybody that gets up to a certain level is at that level and won't fall below that. Quarters at 6 minutes a quarter. Fill roster off. Tutorial pop-ups. We don't need those. We've been playing this long enough and we know what we're doing. That way he won't interrupt me every time I'm talking to you guys. And then just to let you know in the future, if anybody's wondering how you relocate a team to any city you want, is you want to turn on all users only. That gives you the ability to relocate any team that is available in the NFL for you to relocate. But seeing as how we're not going to be doing a relocation, I'm going to leave it at normal. So nobody's really going to relocate unless the team gets really, really bad or something like that for a lot of years. So those are the settings that I use, okay? The role that I go to is owner. As you can see, financial mogul, okay? You could be a former player and have good fan base, or you could be a you could be a former player and have good legacy score and roster happiness, or you could be a lifelong fan and have fan bonuses. But I like to go with financial mogul just because of the fact that you have money happiness. So players that require a lot of money, right? The players that require hundreds of millions of dollars, they're going to be more willing to take their deal because they're negotiating with a financial mogul who puts the money out there. And also, we start with $300 million. So if we do make the playoffs, then I put in another $300. We can use it towards what's going on. Now, Jalen Hurts is going to be one that contract of probably like $250. But at the same time, we can still make trades and things like that happen to see if we can run for a bowl. So I always go with financial mogul. Of course, going to enter the name here. You know what it is. We're going with Salt Aries. Okay. Just so we all know what settings was applied. At this point, you know, everybody knows what settings was applied to start the franchise. So yeah, the draft was wild, man. I watched it and everything like that. Like I said, I'm a man of, you know, what I stand on, and what I said previously was, I really wanted to see, if, let me see something, because these dudes not gonna be. I'm glad I know who gets leaves too, because all these dudes not getting re-signed. Where's Jalen Hurts? I thought Jalen Hurts gets re-signed. Did they sign Hurts already? Is there like a contract they gave him? Oh, let me see something real quick before I can just... Because I thought he was on a contract where he got to get re-signed, or did they already sign him? Oh, he gets re-signed next year. Oh, okay. So it's out a year. Okay, yeah. Because we started where it wasn't. Yeah, they extended him. Yeah, they extended him after the year. I wanted to... Here's my thing. Everybody heard me say I could start making trades as well. Everybody heard me say that I wanted a... what's his name? I wanted a running back. Okay, I feel, and I'm gonna say I think Bilal Robinson's a very good running back. Okay, I think he's gonna be very good in the league. Now the thing about it is, I think Bilal Robinson is gonna be very good in the league, but I really do like DeAndre Swift, and I can say I like DeAndre Swift because of the fact that DeAndre was actually a player that I played with on, I want to say, like, oh, where's my water? Oh, man. Oh, okay, I got water in the room. Hold on. Just got to move it over to the section, to the area. 1 second. 1 second. Just get a sip of water here. Yeah, DeAndre Swift happened. I want to say a couple of hours ago in the during the draft. I had heard rumors of King Henry and who else? I had heard rumors of King Henry and other running backs. But I like the reason why I say I like DeAndre Swift is because I did have some actual time. Let me see if I can trade him for Kaiser. Okay, we got DeAndre for Kaiser. That'll work. So what happened was I did find out that basically, he got brought onto the team. So the reason why I'm starting with him is because the last time we talked, right, on the last night stream, one of the things I said was that basically I wanted a running back. Nothing against, what's his name? Nothing against, what's that guy's name? What's that guy's name? Rashad Penny. There it is. Nothing against Rashad Penny, but Rashad Penny's a thumper. He's the type of guy where he mows to the middle of the line for for 2 or 3 yards. Maybe 5, depending on what happens, right? But at the same time, Bijan Robinson, DeAndre Swift is that guy. See, what we're going to do 9 times out of 10 is going to be a running back by committee type thing. It's going to be the type of thing where basically, okay, they don't want to come up off the second. So let's see if it's a first next year and a third this year. Yep, first next year and a third this year. You got Javon Hargrave. And then Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, he went to the Lions, right? Okay, so let's get him out of there. And then let's take him over to the Lions, right? That's where he went, was the Lions, right? Who they have as strong safety? All these people they may still have, so I don't want to take anybody that they may have. I kind of want to build a roster a little bit closer to what we know the Eagles are now to kind of get a view at next year's Madden. So how about for Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, 2 first-round picks? Number 2. Okay. Number 32. How about number 32 and number 2 next year? Listen, brother, if you don't want to work with me, there's a roster update in your file, so you don't got to do this manually. Oh no, the thing of it is, I wanna tweak it where I can. I'm only trading away a couple players, just the ones that isn't basically on the team like that. And then I'm probably not gonna send them to. I'm probably not gonna send them to exactly where they went. I kind of want to send them there. Yeah, it's one of those things where like you do it piece by piece and stuff like that, just because you can get better deals. Like I'm trying to get some draft picks. Number 32 for Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I think that's a little weak. How about 32 and a second? Okay, it's probably the second that's holding them up. How about third? Because I can always flip these draft picks. Okay, we getting there close. 32nd and a 4th. 32nd and a 4th. You got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Okay, who else was around here that ain't around here no more? Gardner Minshew and this guy Ian Book. And who else? Trey Sherman, let's put him on it. Well, I don't think Trey went anywhere. Wide receivers. They done already took most of the wide receivers. Let's put that tight end on there. And then Gardner Minshew, I forget where he went. We could just pick somewhere for him. Let's go to, say, the Buccaneers. I had Tom Brady for a little bit. Would you give me Tom Brady? They're like, no, he ain't 5 years away. There's rumors about that. Bucks might get Trey Lance. I think, at the same time, I saw a stat where they said that 41 trades were made during the draft. It was like one of the highest draft trades that have really went out there. I think a lot of teams really stepped up, and they got players that can contribute. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of college ball, so I wouldn't be able to say that. How about for Gardner Minshew, you give me a first? No? Okay, how about for a second? Oh, crap. One second, that alarm was telling me something. 1 second. All right, I'm back in saddle. So yeah, as I was saying, I can't really say. How about for a second, get Gardner Minshew and these other dudes? They're still working. How about a second 48? Okay, so this is going to be a third, fourth, fifth, something like that. Okay. How about a fourth round pick? Yep, got something for him. So, yeah, the thing about it was I wanted a running back. That was the one thing that I was talking about during. That was one of the things I was talking about during the whole, who do you want and who do you want from the draft, and everybody was asking, oh yeah, Andre Dillard is gone, so is Brent Toth. We can line them up and get them up out of here. I don't exactly remember the team he went to, but so yeah, the thing of it was there was rumors, that they were, the Derrick Henry thing came out, and I just felt like myself, oh, the Dolphins got a number 2. Who the Dolphins got? How about I'll give you Andre Dillard for Xavier Howard. Let me get Xavier Howard. How about Xavier Howard for Xavier Howard? You give me Xavier Howard. I give you a 5th round pick next year. Okay, moved it up. We're getting somewhere. 4th. Okay, still a little hesitant. 3rd. Okay, a second for Xavier Howard. I would do that. Trade accepted. We now have Xavier Howard. So yeah, the rumors was that basically, you know, they were gonna. My thing was that I was a little bit upset was the fact that it seemed like they had settled at. I'm gonna head out, to YouTube because I think it would be best for my viewing experience. I'm gonna head over to your YouTube because I think it would be best for my viewing experience. Oh yeah, the YouTube is running straight. There's no seams over there, and then I can answer your chat over there as well. I can see it on. I got the chat pulled up as well, so thank you for the support. Either way, whether you watch on TikTok or YouTube, you know. So yeah, what I was saying was, I wanted a running back. Oh, Isaac Seumalo's gone as well. Let's do Isaac Seumalo and Jack Driscoll's still here. Who's not here? Milton Williams is still here. Tuipulotu, Linval Joseph, I think, is gone. Let's do Tuipulotu. And let's do Robinson. So, let me follow you on YouTube. You here, huh? All right, hold on. Let me follow you back on YouTube. That way I know when you on the channel and stuff. Actually, hold on. Let me go to your channel. Yeah, I just subbed up. Gotta show support, man. You show support, we give support back. Always willing to give support to the 51 Dynasties. So yeah, the thing about it was, basically, I didn't even put the chat messages up. 1 second. Gotta show support, both range. Let me pull that up now. Okay. And then let me put this here and that there. Okay, now the chat's fully caught up. We're good. So yeah, the thing about it was, I was looking at it like, you know, I wanted a running back. I'm not going to sit up here and hold you and be like, oh, you know, and it's not to say that the 49ers got 3 interests. The Giants got a green interest in 1 ball, but I wouldn't. Okay, the Lions got an interest. The Packers got a good interest. We might work something out with the Packers. Let's see. The Raiders got a good interest. Rams as well. I'm thinking of people that could pick up. The Ravens. You might be able to move. I don't know if you could move Derrick Henry. Steelers got an interest. Steelers got Miles Jack, and I think they still got Miles Jack, right? Yeah, give me Miles Jack. Okay, take Tuipulotu off. How much we got? Okay. How about Miles Jack for a 5th round pick next year? Okay, we getting somewhere. Might be able to get him for a very good price. 4th. Okay, probably going to require a 3rd. And let's see if we can keep Isaac Seumalo off of this. Okay, they want Isaac Seumalo as well. So let's just send Seumalo over there with him. And a 3rd. Up, just a little bit short. Okay, so, wait. Just a tad bit short. So let's go to a 2nd. I'm willing to give a 2nd for Miles Jack. I know how he plays. Yup, and now we got Miles Jack at middle linebacker. Okay, so yeah, the thing about it was, my thing was I wanted a halfback. Now with DeAndre Swift, we're gonna run this by running back by committee 9 times out of 10. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be guys. You said there's a manual update, right? Let's check it out. We got the franchise. We got this one set, right? So let's go with hold on, because we got this a little bit set here. Oh, now I'm almost done. I don't even have 75 players, so we don't even have to go to 75 players. I'm just getting rid of the people that ain't on the team no more. Kyle Kater and Jack Stoll, I'm going to need a better tight end so we can bag all them guys up. Start from the top. So, yeah, the thing of it was, I was looking at Bilal Robinson, and I've said it on tape, I would like Jalen Carter. Mainly because of the fact that I love Fletcher Cox. You know, he's my favorite Eagle on the defense. He's been my favorite Eagle for all the time that he's been here. You know, ever since he came in, I just like the way he plays and stuff. When you look at Jordan Davis and you look at Jalen Carter coming up the middle, you know, that's going to be a good defensive tackle unit there. And then also with the rest of these Georgia Bulldog guys, what ends up happening is it's like playing with your friend, you know. It's not to say that you're going to automatically win, but you kind of play a little bit differently when you know the people that you're playing with. You know how they actually play. You know how to get down. You know, okay, well, this guy, he's going to try to go over the top. Or let's see if I can. Nobody had any interest in these guys. So let's just ship them off to, say, the Broncos just to move things along. What about Justin Simmons? I know they wouldn't give me Jeffrey Simmons, but yeah, just to look. All right, so let's go pick third. Okay, so this is going to be like a fifth. Probably end up being maybe a sixth or a seventh. How about they don't have a seventh? They got a seventh next year. 7th, 2024. We just getting these players out of here. Okay, so next person up. We went through the draft: tight ends and tackles, right tackles, left ends. Kenyon Johnson, he can go. I'm gonna keep all of these guys so far. Derek Barnett can go, and Robert Quinn can go. Okay, now let's see, once again, what these guys come up with. So, yeah, you would have to restart a franchise if you want to do the auto roster. Okay, so let's see something real quick. Let's see how it looks. We have one set up, right? Let's see if you download a roster. Let's leave this one here. So, Philadelphia Eagles, right? We kind of got it figured out. So, let's see if we did use preseason roster, load 70-man roster set at the beginning of the preseason. You start with real NFL stats and rosters. Oh, yeah, the only reason I remember now, the only reason why I don't play with these two is because you can't put money into these. So if this is the place where the rosters are, I don't use those because you can't put money into them. I was wondering what was the difference there. But yeah, I got this one lined out where basically it's only just a couple more trades, pick up free season. Pick up franchise players from off-season and stuff like that. Trade them around. That we know what the money's going to be spent on. So, yeah, when they went and got Jalen Carter, I thought to myself, I was shocked, too, that Will Levis, the one thing, and here's the thing, and I'm going to say it the way I see it. We the 51 Dynasties with each other. We call it real and stuff like that. I'm going to call it down the middle. I didn't appreciate the fact that Will Levis, kind of got upset because he wasn't picked on that first day of drafting. I'm like, didn't Aaron Rodgers not get picked till the 3rd or 4th, 7th round or something like that? Like, how you gonna get upset? Because you gotta understand, yeah, the media felt as though that you were, the next, top 5 quarterback or maybe higher than top 5 or something like that. But sometimes I read a tweet that was true. It was from a sports media analyst. And what he said was, what good agents do is they have a good understanding with their clients about where they actually are going to go, not where everybody's projecting them to go. So, and then if you notice with Will Levis, when he got picked, they didn't have an interview with him. There was no view of him sitting at home with his parents or anything like that. It was basically just, let me see if they give me Kevin Byard. All right, okay. I knew you wouldn't give me Kevin Byard. I'll take some picks. How about a first-round pick? Tom was a third-day guy. See what I'm talking about? Tom Brady, one of the GOATs. I argue the GOAT status because of the fact that, so many other quarterbacks have played as well. But, yeah, when you look at it, basically Tom Brady was a third-day guy. And you're like, Aaron Rodgers was 6th or 7th round or something like that. And you're going, because I didn't get picked on the first day, I'm going home. I don't want to be interviewed. If I was the fan base that had that guy, I would be upset. I would be like, I don't really want this dude. I don't want to be in a situation where, he doesn't really want to be here. He's just playing here because basically he was brought here type thing. I'm going to see if I can use T.J. Edwards because I got a T.J. Edwards. Let's put T.J. Edwards up there. Going to need a linebacker as well. How about T.J. Edwards? I should have flipped one of them guys, but let's go T.J. Edwards for say, would they give me I need a linebacker, so I'm gonna go with Josh Allen as a linebacker. Josh Allen for T.J. Edwards, straight up. Okay, got a little hesitance to it. Okay. How about a using picks from next year. So how about a 5th? But now what happened with Willis and Ryan Tannehill? That's the question. I've been wondering what's gonna like. I used Malik Willis a couple seasons ago, and he's a pretty good player, you know. And it kind of got me thinking, like, you know, or wait, should I try to send him to the Colts? Because Shaquille Leonard would actually be better. Nothing against Shaquille Leonard gonna be a little bit harder to pop. Well, you never know. Yeah, Shaquille Leonard's a 86. Is he still an X Factor? Oh, they made that man normal? Oh, my God. On my other stream, that man is a stone cold X Factor. He is normal now? Wow, let me move on from him. Hold on. Let me see also if there's any green interest. Because then, the Bears got green interest, but the Bears don't have no linebackers. From what I know, the Bears, I'm looking for a linebacker, bro. Somebody to take the linebacker spot. Nah, y'all ain't got nobody. He went to the Bears, too. And I think if I remember correctly, give me Buda Baker. Y'all ain't working it out with Buda. DeAndre Hopkins. Give me DeAndre Hopkins. I'll take DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, they holding on to him too. Who they got a linebacker that could be worth anything? Nobody. And then I'm gonna get Nakobe Dean some Chargers. Chargers ain't gonna give up Bosa. Dolphins, Falcons, Giants, Lions, Panthers. Okay, what about what did they lower Brian Burns? Dang, Brian Burns is no longer X Factor either. Man, they did a lot of roster changes while I was in the league. While I was in my franchise. Are we close to getting Brian Burns? All day. Hold on, I'll put a second. We'll put a second to that. Third, fourth, something like that. Put a fourth with it to get Brian Burns. Do a third. Okay, how about a third from this year? Second from this year, third from next year. Ooh, we close. How about a second from this year and a third from this year? 2, 3. BG is about to retire, and it would be better to have him on the team before he actually does retire. The problem is they don't actually want to trade for. They want a higher draft pick, or they want like probably a player or something. They're looking for a tight end. Who do I have on the team? Another person that isn't here anymore. They ain't gonna take no punter. Reed Blankenship. Oh, Marcus Evans. Marquise Epps. Nah, for all that, I'd rather get Josh Allen because he's actually gonna play the position that I'm gonna get, and I can always draft like a lineman. I don't wanna go too far. How about Edwards for Allen? Okay, what if I put a third along with it? Let's say third from next year. We can do a third this year. About 93. Close but no cigar. 2. Got Josh Allen for what's the name? Got Josh Allen for what do you call it? For a good position. So he's in there. All right, we're down to 46. Let's go over to his re-sign window. Make sure we got everybody out the building. Oh, we still got Miles. Oh, that's who I can trade for. That's who I can trade because he went to the Panthers. That's right. Miles Sanders left and went to the Panthers as well. So nothing against Miles. I would have loved to have Miles on the team. He really liked the team and stuff, but he moved on. So we're gonna move on as well. Let's go halfback Miles Sanders for Brian Burns straight up. Okay, got a little bit of trepidation and want to hand them up. Okay, how about for a third next year? Okay, how about a third next year and a third this year? Okay, how about a third this year? 2 threes. 2 threes this year. A little bit of a problem. Okay, take the 93 off. Rebuilding the Bucks is going to be tough. I don't think so. I think you got some real good pieces, man. You got a linebacker. You got a good lineman. Good lineman right there. You now are in a situation where you can kind of determine who your player is gonna be. You know, like who you're actually going to. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to that 3rd round pick because I might be able to get some random people with that. So what we're gonna do. I like Brian Burns as a player. I'm gonna go ahead and give him the 29th pick and see if I take him off and see if I can just get him straight up. Nope. Okay. So how about Miles Sanders? We're gonna do Miles Sanders and a 29th pick next year for Brian Burns. We out of here. Got Brian Burns, elite left end for when Miles Sanders, for when what's his name? For when Brandon Graham retires. I don't think it's gonna be hard, Bucks fan. You know, I don't think you're gonna be in a situation where it's gonna be too hard for you to kind of rebuild the squad. You just gotta find the right people. You know, like Bilal, I picked him up one time. There's some free agent people out there. I'll bring him on the team. Odell Beckham, I'm going to stay away from. A.J. Boyd played very well. Pick him up. Star, cornerback. Wouldn't mind having him on the team. He can really ball. Dante Hightower, middle linebacker. They're mentor players. Let me see. What's his position? Dante Hightower, he's a star. Star middle linebacker, got good hits. He's only been in the league for like 10 years, so he's probably going to be in and out the door. We have space. Let's bring him in. Help that linebacker core. I don't think it's going to be tough. I would say I really like the team you have. You have Mike Evans. Okay, Mike Evans is a very good wide receiver. You also have what's the other guy's name? I'm trying to remember off top. I always come down there and grip him up. Let me see. I can just go there and look right now. Let me see what you're looking at roster-wise. Let's pull the Buccaneers file, Bucks fan. Let's see here. Tristan Wirfs, that's who I thought he was there. Tristan Wirfs there on the line. You got Levante David, 91 linebacker. And you're going to have a quarterback hole, but you still got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. That's who it is. Chris Godwin, you got a double tight end squad there that runs pretty well, right? You got Vita Vea, who also is a very good defensive tackle. I really love Vita Vea. I might actually put a trade in for Vita Vea in a second. Let's see if we can't work something out. You got another good lineman. Antonio Whitfield Jr. is a top free safety. Shaq Mason's a good lineman, of course. The Leonard Fournette thing didn't work out. Y'all let him go, but it seems like you're going in a different direction. Carlton Davis, Julio Jones. Julio Jones is a good wide receiver. I don't know if he's still there. Devin White is nice, of course. I've had him on the team before. I might take another run at him. Shaquille Barrett. You got some good people. You're not starting with just bare bones. That's the thing about it. You ain't starting with just bare bones. You got some good people that are going to be on your team. Speaking of good people, I was in free agency to see what I could pick up from free agency. I'm not going to pick up Odell because I just don't feel as though it's smart to pick up Odell. Not Paris, Jamie Collins, Darrell Williams. Didn't I pick him up because he was a pretty good lineman? Undisciplined penalty tendency. Anthony Hankins, Tavon Young. Nope, you got a good amount of guys. Kyle Long, right guard. Yep, definitely pick him up. I think you're going to be in a good position. I don't think that Joe Schubert, he's out there. Wow, pick Joe up. Pick Joe Schubert up. Who else is out there? Patrick at middle linebacker. Because they're at middle linebacker, they could be shifted over to right or left linebacker. So the top wide receiver that's out there is Odell Beckham Jr. Now, the thing with Odell is he's not hurt anymore. Okay. So, yeah, sign him for the $10 million, and I can use him to trade for a wide receiver that I actually want. Maybe mix him with a first-round pick or something like that. And then the other thing was free safeties and safeties. Terrell Burgess. Ain't Terrell Burgess the guy from the announcer thing? or is this a different Terrell Burgess? I thought this is Terrell Burgess from like Good Morning Good Morning Football. Leader, balance. He doesn't play the zone very well. Free safety, star. Let's bring him on. We might see what we can do with him. And then strong safety, gathers. Will Parks. We had Will Parks one time. Will Parks actually was from Philly too. Okay. So yeah, I think you're gonna be in a good situation. I think y'all had a good draft as well. You know, the one thing I would say is with the quarterback position, that can be worked out. You know, that's the sort of thing where, I got to pick up a backup quarterback for what's his name? Let's see that re-sign window. Make sure we got everybody out of here. Mostly all the guys I brought on don't have interest to come back, but we'll work that out. Just needs increased contracts and things like that. They're not even asking for that much, like $5 and $9 million. Josh Allen wants $76 million over 5. He can get that. He's a star linebacker. Then let's use Odell Beckham, seeing as how I'm not going to keep Odell. Nothing against Odell, but you know what? Maybe I will keep Odell. It's either Odell. Let's see if they give me a straight up trade for DK Metcalf. That's the one trade, and then or either DK Metcalf or because I don't have a number 3 wide receiver. So let's see if they'll come up off of DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf. What is DK? X Factor? DK for Odell Beckham. Okay, some interest. Okay, what if I put, I don't want to give up another first from next year. I have 3 firsts this year. How about a third? Two thirds. Okay, so we're close. Wait, is DK on a extended deal or something like that? What's his contract looking like? Okay, so he got 4 years. They're looking for a defensive tackle, right? Let's go Linval Joseph. Not a lot of interest. We'll run with Odell. Odell signed a contract. He's not, a troublemaker to me. He plays for the Ravens. It's not like he plays for the. What's his re-sign though? Hold on. What's his re-sign at? $64 million over 4 years. That's not too bad for a wide receiver that, is pretty good. And I like Odell as a player. So I can keep Devontae at 2 and then move him over there. Okay, let's check those quarterbacks. See if we can find a backup quarterback for Cam Newton. Let's pick up Cam. Killer Cam. Killer. One second. All right, just had to check something. People was pulling into the complex. Got to always be on alert. Okay, so I got Cam Newton as a backup. We might not need another third quarterback. I might sign one of those come playoff time or something like that. Okay, the team seems to be. Whoa, hold on, 1 second. All right, I'm back, y'all. There was a ruckus going on the property, and I'm thinking to myself like, do I have to get the law out here? Like, are y'all good? Like, what's going on here? We don't live in that type of community. So at the same time, we got Killer Cam backing up Jalen Hurts. DeAndre Swift is now the number one running back along with Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott, and Trey Sherman. Trey Sherman can play fullback, but I think I'm gonna go get a wide receiver. We're gonna go with Odell Beckham Jr., Devontae Smith, and Quez Watkins. I could probably put a trade together for DK Metcalf as well. We're gonna need another tight end. Jordan Mailata got the left tackle. Landon Dickerson got the left guard. Jason Kelce got the center. Kyle Long is gonna play right guard. Kyle Long's a very good right guard. Kyle Long's son. Lane Johnson will be playing right tackle. Brian Burns is in for the left end. BG is going to be sliding into the defensive tackle position. Josh Sweat has stepped up at right end. Fletcher Cox is in there with Jordan Davis and Dominican Sue, Linval Joseph, and Milton Williams. We're also going to put left outside linebacker. We're going to bring Hassan Reddick. Middle linebacker is going to be Miles Jack. Right outside linebacker, where's Nakobe Dean? Nakobe Dean is going to be up here this year. He's going to be our sub linebacker so he can get some work. Xavier Howard, James Bradbury, AJ Boy, Avonte Maddox. Free safety is light. Got to get a free safety and got to get a strong safety. Okay, so we need free safety, strong safety, and maybe another wide receiver. Okay, so let's see if we can find. I like what's that boy's name? Jalen Petrie from the Texans. See if they would come up off of him. He would be good to have as a strong safety. He's new, hidden, very good. Plays his zone well. Just gotta get his tackling up. Just gotta hit a little bit better. What are they looking for? Oh, and then if they wanted to, how about Jalen Petrie, and don't y'all got Malik Willis? Oh no, y'all don't got Malik Willis. I need another. You got a free safety? Who's your free safety? Free safety ain't like that. We got left end and right end. Got anybody that we were talking about? Oh, what's that boy that they got too? Oh, they don't got him no more. His name was Kenyon. Yeah, Kenyon Green got downgraded to a 69. He's still hitting though. I think he'll do pretty good. How about Kenyon Green, Jalen Petrie for say a fourth round pick next year? Little interest. Okay, how about a third? Okay, how about a third this year? Okay, take Kenyon Green off. Okay, so they probably want to hold on to him. Let's go. I've always normally played with Jeffrey Simmons is now the best player on the team. Is he X Factor now? Or he's still a star? Okay, let's go Jeffrey Simmons. Let's go for a third round pick. No interest. Third round pick. No interest. Okay. Probably had to use it first. Let's get DK first. That way we know we got the wide receivers together. Because the first round pick on DK Metcalf is definitely worth using. DK Metcalf for a number 32 first round pick this year. I give you 19 and go 32. Third round pick. And a fifth this year. Third. 2/3 this year. Nah, y'all asking for too much. Y'all asking for a little too much. Little too much there you trying to ask for. How about a wide receiver that might be more tradable? How about DeAndre Hopkins? So yeah, after that situation was solved and we got back to what we're talking about here. So yeah, the trade, the draft went nowhere. That's why, you know what, I don't actually watch the picks that they pick. You know, their mock drafts. I thought the alarm was going off. I don't watch the mock drafts and things like that. How long has DeAndre been in the game? 9 years, physical. What would y'all want for him? Y'all looking for a middle linebacker? Man, I got some really good linebackers. Question of it is, do I want to give them up? How about Hightower and Johnson? All right, let's see where we go with these picks. I mean, they're like, you want DeAndre Hopkins, you're going to have to draft DeAndre Hopkins. They got him up there. D-Hop can play. I'm not going to hold you. D-Hop can play, but I don't think I should be using that much on D-Hop right out the bat. I'm going to go and see about the deal for DK Metcalf. I'm going to give up a 19th round pick this year. All right, I give him my 18. 18 and a 5th. 18 and a... Oh, wait, I was too far down. And a 4th. High 4th. 3rd. 3rd this year. And a 3rd next year. 3rd this year. And a 4th. 2/3. Okay, what is something else I can give them? And you know what? Let's not even go down that list. Let's go down the list of just straight up wide receivers. Why go all the way to the top of like DK Metcalf? You know, there's like a lot of other wide receivers. You know what? Actually, let me see. Is there any free agent wide receivers besides Odell Beckham Jr.? Will Fuller. I've seen Will Fuller play before. He's been in the league for a while though. Does he drop passes? Star. Drops passes. Acceleration is nice. Deep route is nice. He just drops passes. But he still would be better than some of the guys that are on the team. Willie Snead. Willie can play. Let's bring him on. Okay. And then let's slide over here to NFL roster. Let's see here. Amari Cooper's a beast. Mike Evans is a strong beast candidate, and I would trade a first round pick for Mike Evans any day of the week. The question of it is how many years does he have left? He's 8 years in the league. 2 years left on his deal. Team has franchise quarterback, top the depth chart, and close to home. Okay, so he might be kind of hard to bring back at that position. Let's see here. Amari St. Brown, Odell Beckham Jr. DJ Moore, I think I traded to the Browns. but he's a superstar candidate. Everything's good. Doesn't drop passes. What's his contract looking like? 4 years is a contract. It's a pretty nice contract. Let's see if they would go for, say, a 3rd round pick. Okay, so it's going to require a first. How about the 32nd pick I got this year? Okay, we close. I'll offer you the same thing I offered Seattle for DJ Moore. How about a 3rd next year and a 3rd this year? Mike Getting for 2/3. Can't get him. Okay, that's a little too high on the list. At least we know. Let's see here.
Sorry, I don't know where to play the video. Please tell me the exact name of this game.
Let's see here.
Hey Google, turn down brightness.
I take Julio Jones. I trade Julio Jones all day of the week. Julio is a very good vet. I had him on a team one time. I would definitely take Julio Jones. How about for a 5th round pick next year? Okay, they value Julio a little bit more than that. How about a 4th? Let's go 3rd round pick. Okay, how about 3rd round pick this year? 3rd round pick this year and a 5th round pick next year. I'll even throw on a 7th. So I'm talking about got some veteran help. Got some veteran help at wide receiver. Okay, now let's fix this safety problem that we have. Damn, Jeffrey Simmons is rated as the best. I'm over there trying to trade for the best safety in the league instead of trying to trade for somebody that's actually tradable.
Hey Google, turn down the brightness.
Tyrann Mathieu at 90. They may not come up off of him, but let's see if they would. 3rd round pick. Very low. To get a free safety to play top side, somebody like the Honey Badger that knows the zone and stuff like that. I liked him when he was on Kansas City. I need this pick this year, but the 19th is higher than the 32nd, so let's go 32nd. Okay, put up a little bit there. How about a 32nd and a 3rd? 32nd, 3rd this year, and a 3rd next year. Not enough interest. Okay, 4th. Alright, he may be too high to shoot for. Let's see here. Devin McCourty. Jamal Adams. How about 32nd pick for Jamal Adams? Man, these boys finagling. They finagling. Safeties are hard to come by, I guess. Okay, let me see who I got on the squad already as a free safety. And then basically we should be pretty good. I gotta get Epps up out of there. I need a free safety and a strong safety. Yeah, that top side looking mighty shaky. I believe the best growth trade is the Texans with Jalen Petrie and let's go with Jalen Petrie and Kenyon Green, and let's actually put together like a 1st round package for them to see. Ooh, Laramie Tunsil. I'd take Laramie Tunsil too if y'all was trading them. About Laramie Tunsil, nah, they ain't gonna give up Tunsil. We can try. Kenyon Green, Laramie Tunsil. All for number 32. Number 19. 1 second. Will you accept the trade for the 19th pick? No. They're like, no. 18th pick. I think because Laramie Tunsil's on the trade, so let's take Laramie Tunsil off. All right, we got some interest. How about a 3rd round pick along with it? 3rd and a 4th. 3rd and a 3rd next year. I don't have any players. Let's see. Trade accepted. All right, we got Robert Quinn in there. Now we got a free safety, and we got Kenyon Green to play right guard. Okay, so that's working pretty well. Free safety, young free safeties in the leagues. Those are going to be too much to try to get. So let's see if we can't grab Jevin McCourty. He's a 12-year vet. He's probably not going to be around too long. We might be able to move him for a reasonable trade. How about a 3rd round pick next year? Close. 4th round pick this year. 4th round pick this year. 3rd round pick next year. And a 7th. There it is. We got the top side figured out. We got the linebackers figured out. We are ready to roll. All right. Let's advance to the regular season. We shouldn't have to make that many cuts. Probably like 3 cuts or something like that because we got all these people. Upgrade players. We lost 24-20 to the Jets. Oh, one more trade. One more trade that has to happen. Fullback. We need us a good fullback. Best fullback in the union is Kyle Juszczyk, but I'm going to start using Patrick Ricard. He's younger. He's around longer. Let me trade for him. I would trade. Let me see if I can get some players to actually trade for him. Frank Kern's a star. Sippis is normal. How about Sippis? Because I need to shed some people. How about Sippis and these 2 guys? Draft pick. How about a 4th round pick next year? 4th round pick next year and a 5th round pick this year. Yep, got a fullback. Didn't have to search that far. Okay. Upgrade the players. Trey Sermon gets an upgrade. Let's put this on. I might need him for power, so let's put that on power. I might need. Well, oh, we gotta get hold on, I missed somebody. We gotta get what's his name? Rashard Penny. They should be willing to give him up. Let's see here. Seahawks. Rashard Penny. What are they looking for? Do I have anything they might want? How about Sean Bradley? No interest in Bradley. Dante Hightower. Dante Hightower and Job. Dante Hightower, Job, and a 6th round pick next year. Fourth round pick next year. All right. Cool. Upgrades can continue. Cam Newton gets an upgrade. Get him ready for it just in case we got to bring him in. Bring this in at Scrambler. So yeah, I think like a lot of like with Jalen Carter, the Bulldogs, like I think that was a good draft for us. Now that we got things lined out, we can kind of just cruise through until we start up the first game. Yeah, it made me want to start a new franchise. I was like, oh man, I want to start a new franchise with just the Eagles or some of those people just to see what it's going to be like next year. Like I'm so eagerly waiting on the next Madden, it's ridiculous. You know, I'm like, man, I can't wait to see it and then get some of these guys out on the field, see how they run, what they do, what they're like. Okay, cut 8 players. Upgrades are available. Will Fuller gets an upgrade. This is on Deep Threat. Let's see who's available on free agency. Oh, a safety. Right after I did all that trading. Right after that, but he'd make a good backup. Oh, yeah. He plays his own 80. He will make a very good backup. Bring him on. Yup, sometimes you just got to wait around. And then, all right, let's go position by position. Any quarter. Oh, Nick. Come on now. Come on. I'm making space for big bleep Nick. St. Nicholas. You know what I mean? The savior of the quarterback position. Mark Ingram's available. Latavius Murray, Sony, Darrell Henderson, Ty Montgomery, Melvin Gordon. I remember Melvin Gordon. Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay was pretty good. Let's bring Philip Lindsay on. And then we'll work the trade out where we get rid of somebody at his position. Fullback's pretty good. Wide receiver, AJ Green's available. Beasley. Who else? The Flash. Let me see what he looks like. Runs pretty good routes. Doesn't drop the ball. Bring him on. We'll see if we can work something out. AJ Green can still get it done. He just called an undisciplined penalty tendency. Let's bring him on. Just picking up people and then we'll shred them. Tight end. I could use another tight end. Jordan Atkins, Kyle Rudolph. I remember Kyle Rudolph. James O'Shannon. Oshansky? I forget how they used to call his name. But Mercedes Lewis is like the best one to bring on, so let's bring him on. He's a mentor as well. And then the backup is going to be Jordan Atkins. If he has good stats, let's see. He can't really run a deep route like that. Catching is good. Awareness is good. So we'll probably leave him on Mercedes Lewis Moore. Let's bring him on because he's better. He's a better tight end. Left tackle Jason Peters is available. I'm not picking him up. He did. And you know what though? Jason did say that his home was in Philadelphia. Let me see. Let me pull his file real quick. Let me pull his file real fast and see. He's a free agent. So he didn't go back to the Cowboys. Welcome back to the Eagles, Jason Peters. He plays very good. I think he can hold down the position. He would really help us at left tackle. Left guard, Quentin Spann. I think I've had Quentin Spann on the team before. Yeah, very good stats, awareness, stuff like that. Yeah. Center, nobody. Right guard, nobody. Marcus Cannon, right tackle. He can ball. He can ball. Oh, Adam Scott. Thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes. Thank you for helping the Asher 51 Media channel grow. You are greatly appreciated. Yeah, it might be somebody out there in the comment section that won a game. Let's bring Marcus Cannon on. Dante Fowler. Dante Fowler's available? Okay, Carlos Dunlap. Juan Okora. Julio. Juan Okora. He's only been around 2 years. Dante Fowler's been around 7 years. Let's see what Fowler's stats look like. He has more undisciplined penalty tendency. That's not good. Julian Aquar. Block shedding, his play recognition is bad, and his block shedding isn't that high. Dante Fowler, he has an undisciplined penalty tendency, but his play recognition is high. His block shedding is like 67. Number 28th ranked right left end in the game. $4 million, why not? Henderson. Shaq Lawson. I like Shaq. I liked him when he was on undisciplined penalty tendency. But he still can, we can work some stuff out with him. Okay, left outside linebacker. Bruce Irvin's still out there after 10 years in the league. Didn't he play for the Seahawks? Middle linebacker. Jalen Smith, the boy from the Cowboys. They didn't bring him back? What's his ability look like? Oh man. Right, big hitter. Undisciplined penalty tendency. Acceleration. Let me see, let me pull his file. Did he not get an offer this year? Jalen Smith. Oh, Jalen Smith. He went to the Giants. And I got a good amount of middle linebackers as well, too. But just looking. Nick Virgil. He only wants $1 million. Let's bring him on and see what we want to do with middle linebacker. Jason Pierre-Paul. Dennis Godric. Zach Byrne. Nathan Gary. Oh, man. He don't have that many good stats. He was a good player while we had him, though. I liked him. Big hitter. I'm seeing if Frank Tulavai was available. Nope. Okay, cornerback. Chris Harris Jr. Jalen Mills, the Green Goblin. Come on, man. You know we got to bring Mills back. You know Mills got to be brought back. The Green Goblin. Chris Harris, 11 years in the league. Very great stats. Welcome to the squad. Tony Jefferson II. Very good stats. Let's bring him on. Players that was just released by their teams, basically. And the top 100 has Melvin Ingram in it, but we don't need him. Latavius Murray, power back. Let's see what he got, like trucking and stuff. He only been in the league 9 years. Drops passes. But let's see what we can work out. Tavon Young, can he be worked on? Man coverage is nice. Zone coverage is 75. Yeah, we're going to bring Tavon Young on. Okay. Now that probably increases the people we have to cut, but we can make it happen. See how many we up to now? 26? That's not going to be too hard. Most of them is people we know already. Quarterback, Nick Foles, Jalen Hurts. Halfbacks, we got Latavius Murray, Penny. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7's too much. We're going to trade Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay's going to be a trade. And then, let's go to the wide receiver. Wide receiver may be running too far. Zach Pascal. Didn't, the Quez is coming back. A.J. Brown. How much is A.J. Brown being paid? $4 million? Cut A.J. 10 wide receivers. You can work around that. Okay, tight end. Nick Boyle. When did we pick up Nick Boyle? 1 second.
Fucking Hollywood unlocked.
You know you're getting fired. They're like, no more on the field work for you. Okay, so we got Nick Boyle. I think if we have Nick Boyle, I might not need Mercedes. Let me see what Mercedes got. Nah, Mercedes. And Mercedes can't even run deep routes. He can't really run routes like that. It's not good. How many tight ends we got? 4? You kind of need 4. Left tackle, left guard, Kenyon Green, Quentin Spann. Center, Cam Jurgens. Right guard, Kevin Long. Right tackle. Let me see Jack Driscoll's card. He has some pretty good stats. Let's see if we can work around cutting him. How many wide defensive tackles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 defensive tackles. Is Linval Joseph still a Eagle? Or was that like a 1-year contract that he didn't sign again? No, he's a free agent. So he can be traded. And Marlon Tulipalti. Let's see what you got stats-wise. Play recognition is a little low. Strength is pretty good. 67. Let's send him to the practice squad. Move him to the practice squad, and then we're going to trade Linval Joseph. Some other people. Josh Allen's good. Okay, middle linebacker. We'll trade Jalen Smith. And let's get that trade going. Jalen Smith and Bradley. And Linval Joseph. And let's do Jack Driscoll. See if we can't work it out for a nice defensive player or something. See if it's okay. We got green interest from the Bills. You know, the Buccaneers have interest. That'll make a good trade. Might be able to get Devin White. The Chiefs have interest. Jets have interest at green. Packers have a green interest. All right, let's go to the Buccaneers and see if we can flip them for Mike Evans. No interest there. Okay, how about Levante David? No interest there. Okay, how about the middle linebacker that they said they wasn't gonna work with Devin White? All right, let's go to the Bills. The Bills have way more interest. How about for Ed Oliver? Damn it, Ed only at 81 now? Damn, they made him a star. He was an X factor. Take Linville out. Ed's a very good defensive tackle. How about for a 4th round pick? Fourth round pick. All right. I could use a linebacker. So let's see. Oh, you got Von Miller, right? Would you give up Von? See if they give up Von. No interest. Von has been around so long. He even starting to look older in his pictures. My God. So let's see who you got at linebacker that could be brought on. Frickel, Trey Edmonds, Matt Milano. I really want Ed Oliver. That's what I really want from the Bills is Ed Oliver. I don't want to use a 1st round pick to pick him up, but that might be a good pick to help the defensive tackle because Fletcher Cox going to retire, and I don't have access to Jalen Carter just yet. How about a 19th pick next year? Yep, I'll take that. Ed Oliver all day. Okay. Now that we have Ed Oliver, it's going to be coming in as well. Fletcher Cox and Jordan Davis and Linval Joseph. We can cut Linval Joseph because he's not going to get interest like that. Linebacker. Let's move Bradley to the practice squad. And then we got 4 middle linebackers. Let's cut this guy. Got a slew of cornerbacks. Let's go with these 2 guys are going to be traded away. See if there's some interest around the league. We got 3 from the Bills. That's good. 3 yellow lights from the Bills. 3 yellow lights from the Chargers. 3 yellow lights from the Colts. 3 from the Jaguars. 3 from the Packers. 3 from the Ravens. All right, let's jump back to the Colts and see if I can use these dudes to pick up Shaquille Leonard. No interest in that? Okay. Who else you got at linebacker? Bobby Okor. Okay, that's nice. Yannick Ndakwe. I've had Yannick before on the team. Very good player. Undisciplined penalty tendency, but very good player. I'll take Yannick. Yannick Ndakwe. Okay, punter. Kutsipas. Kicker, Jake Elliott. All right, we got way too many strong safeties. Okay, so Jalen Petre's going to start with Javon Curse. Jalen Petre's going to start. Javon Curse will be behind him. And then I think what I'm going to do is, who's their free safety? Terrell Burgess and Devin McCourty. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade Tony Jefferson, as well as, how many cornerbacks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't need 8. I'm going to trade Tavon Young and, what's that guy's name? Tavon Young and Tony Jefferson. So let's go Tony Jefferson and Tavon Young. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you don't need nine guys. And then I'm actually gonna hold on to Linval Joseph, but we're running how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defensive tackles. That might be a little much. Let's see. And then at wide receiver, we might be running a little too much people there too as well. Will Fuller wants almost $3 million. Is he a star? Star. Josh Gordon, normal. Let's put Josh Gordon up there. And then let me see. Do we still have Quez and Zach Pascal? Zach Pascal went to the Arizona Cardinals. Up, get him up out of here. Start from the top, wheel the route. Bills got an interest in Green. Buccaneers got an interest. Chargers. Colts. Cowboys. Jaguars. Lions have 2 yellows. Panthers. I think the Panthers had 2 yellows, or was it the Packers? Packers have 2 yellows. See, y'all got any linemen that are pretty good? I'm trying to build out a good line. Jenkins. John Runyon's son. Yeah. I pick up John Runyon's son for all 3 of these dudes. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. How many people is left to cut? 16. Okay. We can make this happen. Nick Foles, we're going to run with them. With all the people we have and running back by committee, I think I'm going to let Philip Lindsay get traded. I'm just going to trade him away. Because of mainly his injury route. Trey Sherman. Let me look up Trey Sherman. Yeah, he's still on the squad. So let's do Philip Lindsay. That's way too many running backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 running backs. No, that's way too many. And then Latavius Murray went the most. Even though he's a good power back and stuff, I leave it to Trey Sermon. He drops passes anyway. And then wide receiver, we're running how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide receivers. No, that's way too many. Let's get Josh Gordon up there. Take Phillip Lindsay down and put another wide receiver. Because this is way too many wide receivers, and we're paying them like $3 million. Will Fuller. Let's see. Will Fuller. See what he got going on here. Drops passes. So he drops passes as a wide receiver. I don't need you doing that. So let's just move around here. Buccaneers have interest. Take a shot at Chris Godwin. Tristan Wirfs. Leonard Fournette. All right. Let's look at it legitimately. Scotty Miller. I've had Scotty before. I liked him as a wide receiver. He runs good routes, doesn't drop the ball. Let's go first for Russell Gage Jr. though. Let's see if we can't put Russell Gage up. Scotty Miller. Let's see if we can keep Lamar. Latavius Murray. Yep. Take Scotty Miller. And then at wide receiver, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide receivers. Quez Watkins is still on the team, right? Hold on one second. One second. All right, cool. We got 7 wide receivers. Can't say we wouldn't use them all. Scotty and Willie Snead, I think, are young guns. Oh, I was looking up Quez Watkins. I don't think Quez went anywhere. I hope Quez didn't go anywhere. I like Quez. Oh, he's still with the Eagles. I think the wide receiver is where we're running heavy. Because everywhere else, let me see. We're paying Quentin Span $2 million a year, and Kenyon Green is here. You can cut Quentin Span. One second. All right. We're paying this guy. He wants $3 million. Balaga wants 6. Cut him. Make it faster. Left end. Dante Fowler's a good backup at 20 years old. Shaq Lawson, we got Yannick Ngakoue. Linval Joseph. Cut him. We don't have the space. 2, 3, 4, 5 defensive tackles. Linebacker. Kayvon Wallace on the squad. Yeah, he still plays for us. Let's move Reed Blankenship to the practice squad. See if we can't trade him for a good wide receiver. He's only been in the league 4 years. Let's hold on to him. Let's not move him around. Then that wide receiver. Eight wide receivers is not going to work. One, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Latavius Murray, yeah. Philip Lindsay, no. He about to be like 30 anyway. And then Rashard Penny is our trucker. Cut Latavius Murray. Okay, we have so far as, oh wait, we're gonna run hard at left end. Then we got Ngakoue. Let me see what Shaq, what's up with Shaq. We're gonna release Shaq. Let's see here. Move Kayvon to the practice squad. Who has pretty good corner wide receivers that I like? What about the Buccaneers? Oh, what was up with a straight up trade for DK Metcalf? What about Odell Beckham Jr.? We'll leave Odell on. Let me see. But we got to get rid of 6 people. So how many wide receivers? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wide receivers is probably a little much. And I do want to give Quez Watkins some time as well. I just want to have, specific slots and stuff available for these dudes. And then isn't Odell Beckham Jr. a mentor? Not yet. Julio Jones, maybe. Yeah, Julio Jones is a mentor. Dante Fowler wants almost $5 million to play. No, I'm good. We're going to trade Alexander. Oh, no. He's only been in the league 4 years. I wanted to hold on to him. Five people. I think I got the quarterbacks where I want, the wide receivers where I want them. Tight ends. Cornerbacks are we running? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cornerbacks. 7 cornerbacks is a little extreme. But I might need any one of them, so rather than have them and need them, than need them and not have them. Who does Terrell Burgess play for? I think he played for the Rams or something like that, but either way, cut him. Gotta find 4 more people. So let's go with the most crowded areas, the wide receiver position. Let's see if they would trade Odell Beckham Jr. for, say, Marquise Hollywood Brown, the boy they traded away, if he's still there. I might be able to get me a good young wide receiver. Let me see. For Odell Beckham Jr., I might be able to get me a good young wide receiver Let's keep Odell. Just gotta cut 4. Oh, let me change the league settings where they can steal so they don't steal from our practice squad. I don't want anybody from my practice squad stolen. I got them dudes on there for a reason. Move him to the practice squad. Three people. Does Ndamukong Suh still play for us? I hope he didn't get released. He's a free agent, so his 1 year deal, sign him back after the 1 year deal. I like Ndamukong Suh though. But Milton Williams could use the reps. But Ndamukong Suh could really help us if we get into a bad situation. Too many middle linebackers. Let's trade him away and see if we can't get us a good wide receiver. Oh no, he's pretty good. Odell's going to cost me $10 million this year, and I think he wants like 60. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chris Harris plays some amazing zone coverage. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wide receivers. Three people ain't easy. Let's go here. Let's see. They can't steal from our practice squad, so let's move Milton Williams to the practice squad. You know, Jalen Mills left and he wants $3 million. Cut him. One person. You know, I could side Jalen Petrie to free safety and get Devin McCourty out of here. Let's get Devin McCourty out of here and see if we can't get him for traded. Oh, this guy literally has no trade ability like that. Trying to think. What about to say to the Cardinals for Marquise Hollywood Brown? Then I have an extra player. Might as well keep McCourty. Let's cut Jordan Akins. And we're under. We are under the start week. We can go forward. Finally jump into the first week, get at least one game in. Players ready to negotiate. Who's that? Odell Beckham Jr. wants $72 million for the next 4 years. Has a lot of interest and want to come back. Josh Allen wants $72 million over 5 years. Has a lot of interest to come back. Brian Bulaga wants $12 million a year. A.J. Brown wants $6 million a year. Alexander Jones wants 6. Joe Schubert wants 5. Kyle Long wants. We'll leave that there for now. We'll deal with that on the next stream. What we want to do. Okay, so let's see free agency. See was there anybody that was cut? Any good people we need to make some space for? Melvin Ingram, A.J. Brown, Latavius Murray, Beasley, Sammy Watkins, Milton Williams. He ain't a free agent. He's on a draft. I guess they consider that free agency. He's almost an 80, future starter. Let me see his stats. Yeah, Milton Williams is almost a starter. I'm not going to be able to pay Odell that money, so what we could do is identify a young wide receiver real fast. Somebody, I wouldn't pay him $70 million a year just off the injuries alone. See, was there any young rookies? Chris Olave, very good. Straight up trade for Odell Beckham Jr. All right, let's play a game. Let's run a game with Odell first before we actually just say we're going to get him up out of here, because then I might need him later. So let's change the roster. Let's see the roster. Oh, we still got Devin McCourty at free safety. We good. Let's hit this depth chart. Oh, I got to choose my draft class. 1 second. All right. I need somebody to play right outside linebacker. That's going to be Josh Allen. Go to the depth chart. Jalen, you gonna start? Jalen's not even a superstar in this show. DeAndre Swift's gonna start with Rashard Penny behind him. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Odell Beckham Jr., Julio Jones, Quez Watkins, Scotty Miller. Julio can play the slot. Tight end, Mercedes Lewis and Dallas Goedert. Jordan Mailata on the left. Landon Dickerson on the guard. Jason Kelsey on the center. John Runyon on the right guard. Lane Johnson right tackle. Brian Burns left end. Right end Josh Sweat. Defensive tackle Fletcher Cox and Ed Oliver. Fletcher Cox, and let's go Jordan Davis. We'll bring Ed Oliver on the rush. Left outside linebacker. Left outside linebacker, Hassan Reddick. Right outside linebacker, Josh Allen. And then I want Nakobe Dean in on that position. And then on the left, I want Joe Schubert with Johnson ahead of him. Middle linebacker, cornerback, free safety, strong safety, he plays better zone than Jalen Petrie. We'll leave him out there and see how he works. Third down running back, DeAndre Swift, power halfback, Rashard Penny, slot wide receiver. Let's make the slot Odell Beckham Jr., Julio Jones behind them, and Quez Watkins behind them. Rush left end is going to be Brandon Graham. And the rush right end is going to be Josh Sweat. Rush defensive tackle is going to be Fletcher Cox and BG with Ed Oliver behind them. Miles Jack is a sub linebacker. Josh Allen behind him. Jalen Petrie. I'd rather have Hassan Reddick in there. And Josh Allen, slot cornerback, AJ Boyd, Avonte Maddox, James Bradbury. All right, we're good. We have finally reached the halfway point, so let's get out here. Let's put some staff points on our franchise staff. Gotta rebuild the staff from the ground up. All right, let's get the game rolling. What they got? Darius Slade, Bradbury. Amon St. Brown is a superstar wide receiver. Penei Sewell, superstar right tackle. And Jack Fox is a superstar punter. Yep, let's get it rolling.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Lions, and it's coming up next. First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today is the opener of a new NFL season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we have arrived at the start of another NFL season, the most exciting time of the year. And CD,
Remember, y'all, this is on All Pro, so we're starting this one up a little different.
Philadelphia, a lot of optimism there that they can get in the postseason and make some noise. Detroit, of course, we know the story of their franchise. They're just trying to get out of that NFC North basement.
The one thing I know about you, partner, you're extremely empathetic, and you do feel for those Lions fans because they have not had a postseason win to celebrate since 1991. They are excited about the direction of their
Oh, they went old school.
They love their front office, and they really like their head coach. As for Philadelphia, they made some moves during the draft and the free agency that put them squarely in a position to compete not just for a playoff spot, but to go deep on a good run.
Start it off, boys.
Jake Elliott ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his second season as a Lion.
Certainly a different set of circumstances awaited Jared Goff in Detroit last season after his trade from Los Angeles. He made what he could out of them and managed 3 wins on a rebuilding Lions team.
Let's go strong slant 3.
After an offseason where they made considerable investments in order to try and improve this ball club.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Come on, boys. We gave them 9. We're going to have to cut that down some.
Second is short. What do you think early?
Cover 3 cloud.
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And
Good hit.
he stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Talking about, that's what I'm talking about, BG.
There, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured up to the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Cover 3 sky.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now gone. And connecting here with DJ Sharp.
We can get enough pressure.
He's going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're
Cover 6.
there on 3rd and 2. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And that play went
God doing. That's what I'm talking about, Hassan.
back at the 36. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker.
Monsters on defense.
You've got to be saying, where did he come from? He covered a lot of ground in a short amount of time, and he was able to stop his man before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Cover 3 sky.
Proof of his speed. Next-gen stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. Williams going to get it again on second down.
And they're killing us with the run. They're killing us with the run, fellas.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Cover 3 seam.
Running, I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees the crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a
Cover 6.
second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cover 6.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, here's Goff.
That's right. Brian Burns, monsters on defense.
For a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Great defensive stop, fellas. I like what I saw.
Punt here on 4th down. Boston Scott deep for Philadelphia. This is taken around the 12. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts got the green light as a starter from the Philly organization and took really good steps as the next in line of mobile quarterbacks in the city, following names like Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, and Randall Cunningham. He led the team in all quarterbacks in the NFL in rushing, and he took Philadelphia to the postseason while throwing for over 3,000.
Halfback dive.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he is brought down at the 22.
PA boot.
And it brings up 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. In trouble, and he's taken down. And go with the Bucs. It's a 7-yard loss on the
T post. That was my fault.
tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Ah. Got punted away.
Here's Brett Kerr to punt the football away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Lions will take over. Back up
Cover 3 scene.
the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. A hit as he
Good pressure.
incomplete.
Cover 4 quarters.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw. Goff. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Samwell blitz 3.
Already in the first quarter, already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed, that time. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's right.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
It's been quite the impressive career resurgence for Hassan Reddick. Focusing now more on rushing the passer, the linebacker has 23.5 sacks in his last 2 seasons.
Return middle.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5
Let's go under, Y out.
It will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some
Landon Dickerson is down.
offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
PA glance.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith.
We'll take that. Touchdown. Tell him again. That's right.
We've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went,
Dislocated elbow, will not be able to return to the game. Just lost Kenyon. Just lost Landon Dickerson first couple plays into the game. Let's bring Kyle Long in. All right, we got points on the board. Kick off middle. Nickel blitz 3. Good first quarter, boys. Cover 3 Cloud.
It's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Up the middle, that's Williams. A short gain here.
Good read, Miles. Good read. Cover 3 Cloud.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Long. And he'll be hit as he releases.
Good defense, boys. That's what I'm talking about, Sweat. Turn right.
Jack Fox now gets set to punt. He's been a busy man here this first half as he gets it away. Oh, the return is Scott. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday night of the new season, and how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys.
Inside zone.
8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year, and it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And of course, where is it? Seattle.
Z spot.
We'll let you decide. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Vertical drag.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10 and Swift. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Swift. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows of football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The sneak doesn't quite get him there. He gets 2. Now it's 4th and a yard. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And
That's right.
this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
Keep it going, boys. Let's keep this going. Come on. He ain't gonna run it out.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0.
Cover 4 quarters.
At this stage, you're still too early.
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer.
Panay Sewell is down.
Who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands?
Cover 6.
Quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 1st and 10, Goff. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at
Cover 6. He got lucky.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Cover 4 quarters.
Offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the 50, it's gone. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Cover 6.
Feet in, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Come on, Josh. You got to pull up. Cover 3 Sky.
Flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Goff. The screen pass here to Cohen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking.
Good defense. Good defense, boys.
You want to let the defenders go past you.
Cover 6.
Whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Great defense, boys. Great defense.
Coaching staff, you can call it just about whatever you want because
Cover 4 quarters.
guys, why would take away those massive shots downfield? You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Throwing again is gone. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down. Badgley's
Oh, what?
kick is good. And they will get themselves
Everything else is delicious.
13-3. Trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Turn middle.
Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to plan a comeback.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, is the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts.
No.
No, not at all.
And down he'll go at the 25. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 30.
Romeo Cars down. Good run. Good run.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with just over 40 seconds to go in the
PA cross.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. Now this guy, he's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if
Smash.
he has classes in his background with his footwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down.
And they got another player hurt.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here.
Corner strike.
Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a timeout. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone.
So I'm talking about.
Touchdown.
This is on All Pro.
As the first half is winding down, and the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they able to extend their lead.
Franchise year 2025 All Pro. Got some trades. Check the stream on YouTube if you want to see all the trades that were made.
Best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A good drive by Tyler, 9 plays in all. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. So not much time to speak of.
I don't actually play head-to-head against the community, but I do play a little bit of online and a little bit of MUT. I think they're good schedules. They're good, good, what do you call it? Good modes, good game modes. I tried MUT out for the first time in a long time, and I tried out head-to-head. I just don't actually like the head-to-head as much as I like the franchise.
Aggressively, offensively, they want to play this.
I'll probably go with the run.
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ooh, he was almost out of there.
Get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Goff now to throw. Quick hitter here is complete.
What the heck was he doing?
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
What you dislike about online head-to-head? What I dislike is when you're winning, people quit.
Down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan.
So, as a content creator, when I'm playing a game, and just because I score a touchdown, and like, I've played games where we could skip this as well too.
Another week to get our first
Hold on,
report of the
throw it deep,
as we move right along to the second.
defending deep pass. It's not that it's a bad mode or anything like that. I just dislike the fact that while the other person is winning, they're willing to play. But then when they lose, it's like, okay, or like I get a touchdown or start to come back, it's like, oh, the internet connection was taken away or the person quit. It's like, come on, man. I've played out, it's on tape. I played out games I wasn't winning and stuff like that. I think there needs to be a bigger penalty for that. Like, when people quit on you, you should get more than just a win. You should get like a reward in a sense, you know, because you playing the game, like, penalize these guys. That's why they do it. Ooh. I tell you one thing, their line is mighty strong. But yeah, it's still a good mode though. There's nothing wrong with it. good that it's in the game. PA flood week. They got a good line over here. He got to me. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I love franchise. I hope they bring back creative team on 24. Also classic teams like 2K. Yeah, I would love a creative team. I love franchise because it's just so much you can do. You know, as an owner, as you get to be an owner, you get to relocate teams or build teams up. You can work with the money, so you can work on, you know, who you want to keep and who you don't. Like, I'm one of those franchise players where everybody that's on the team, I put on the team or kept on the team. Come on, get down there, boys. Ah, couldn't stop it. They need to create a team like 2K has. You know, hopefully it's going to be in 24. They said that they're going to help us out franchise-wise. Something about commissioner mode, but I hope they put more. Create a team would be amazing. I know some people, the only thing they couldn't give you, would be like the ability to upload pictures. You know, because sometimes people upload very wild stuff, but you know, some creative teams where you can put them in any city you want, that'd be incredible. They haven't done that in a long time, if ever. Still love the game though. Definitely getting Madden 24. Can't wait for that to come out. Bring the blitz off the side. Inbound tackles. Well, it's classic teams. I would use the Seahawks with Russ and the defense. Oh yeah, the Seahawks. We called it the Legion of Boom when it was running. Yeah, that was a serious set of defensive players right there. So I'm talking about Big Jordan. Cover 3 Sky. He caught that. Cover 3 seam. Yeah, I feel like at the same time the creative player mode would be incredible. I want to see him bring back a career mode too, like the one where you can I didn't try a lot of the career mode, but because mainly I want to control the whole team. I like controlling stuff. Cover 4 quarters. I love Sim because they actually challenge plays and throw flags. Yeah, I like the fact that you can challenge, like it's authentic. You know, like it plays just like authentic football and the players and everything like that. Like I love playing with the the stars that you like, maybe some stars from other teams. I got some people mixed in. Got Brian Burns. Who else? Miles Jack. Ed Oliver. And then as I go on, I make more trades during the year as well. Cover 6.
Desperation time for Goff on fourth. And he knocks
Good defense, boys.
the falls incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Eagles
Halfback dive.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example.
Great catch, Lewis.
Obviously, they're in a great spot here.
PA stretch. Oh, is that Aiden Hutchinson? Kyle Long is down. First Landon Dickerson, now Kyle Long. You read the word. Yeah, I try to call plays that I feel comfortable with. Like I play with multiple defense and run balance. I've been playing with the same playbook for years. I just like it better. All right, this ain't gonna work. That's right, Willis. That's right, Lewis. Mercedes came in and he running it. Nice. Halfback smash.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Dang, their line is tremendously tough.
He'll lose yards back at the 38. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. Toward the sideline.
Great catch, AJ.
Catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down.
Yeah, I like I tried the career mode a little bit, but they play copyrighted music.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and
Double wide oop, Coop. All right, this might be a touchdown here. Let's see what we got.
you don't have to tuck your head in and to look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Oh,
He's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts.
that's a bad throw.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, Kyle Long is hurt. I know the defensive line is tough. Kyle Long is hurt. Wait, John Runyon's in. Oh, Kyle Long is hurt right there. Bring in Brian Balaga. PA boot slide. Yeah, their defensive line is incredibly tough. Switch it up. I don't think they're going.
3rd and 17. Back to throw.
That's intercepted.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
First interception of the season. We knew he was going to throw some. Couple 4 quarters.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 as they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. As fans just kind of decided.
Cover 4 drop.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now gone. Looking left side.
How did I get blocked?
That's Cohen. Give him 5 on the screen.
Cover 6.
Up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Goff on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's
Cover 3 seam.
Lions 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 2 minutes left to play.
I know back-to-back screens, they use it like a lot. And they got Tariq Cohen, who's a very good running back, very small, compact.
Possession of the football.
Cover 4 drop.
So they'll come up 1st and 10.
I don't like the screenplay myself, but it is effective.
Back to throw. Goff.
He is just, can somebody get to this guy? He is just scanning.
That'll be caught. It's
And then at the same time, they're like holding me on the ground. Like,
working across midfield. Now it's on
time's running. You got a minute 27.
and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down. In.
9 blitz 3.
Now gone. Looking left side of the field. It's going to be 3rd and 10. They'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down. In.
9 blitz 3.
Now gone. 2 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter.
I was about to call a timeout. They called one. Couple 4 quarters.
With a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And that one incomplete as it breaks a string of
Couple 4 palms.
incompletions. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. They'll drop this one down to Cohen.
How is Tariq Cohen shrugging off tackles, and he's like one of the smallest wide receivers, one of the smallest running backs in the NFL? That's right, cap him out, boys. Hell of a game. Congratulations. Good game. Good game.
Right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Eagles, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
I gotta play the Commanders next. Shaw Penny gets an upgrade. Let's put this on power. He's our power guy. Working really good. Star DeAndre Swift. Let's put this on elusive back. What's the media question? One new injury. Darius Slay, I didn't see him out there. He's out with a shoulder strain. Landon Dickerson's going to be out 4 weeks, and Jack Sills will be out. He's regular. He can come back. What's the media question? Many folks, including yourself, thought this team would perform better last year, but things didn't come together. How do you avoid that again? I said we started by forgetting last season. This is a different team and a team that knows we can't miss the playoffs again. We know I'm just going to put it at the playoffs. So, all right. This has been an amazing stream. I have some information to pass along for everybody that stuck around. Thank you for the ones that stuck around and watched the stream. Thank you to everybody that came in today to just chill and watch the stream and hang out and talk. You are all greatly appreciated. If you did not read the bio on my channel, my times have changed. I will now be streaming 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is now going to be the stream location because of the fact that basically coming home at night and trying to get a stream going sometimes runs a little late into time. So I'm going to be looking to actually do the stream in the afternoon. And then there'll be extra streams sometimes around this time of night and on Saturdays and Sundays. As you can see, today's a Saturday. It's not actually Monday through Friday. So I just wanted to make everybody aware that the streams will be available now on YouTube and TikTok. Same day, same time. You can watch on YouTube or you can watch on TikTok. It's going to be 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to come check it out. Be sure to come back and chill with us. This was amazing fun. Stay safe, stay blessed, and come back next time I am live. Peace.